Hey everyone, guess who's been shopping again? Woohoo! Okay, we've got a fair bit of small stuff to get through, so let's just get moving, shall we? Let's move some stuff out of the way, and let's just start opening packages. What is this one? Circuit board. Seem very long and thin, I wonder what they are. Oh, goody! These are PCB rulers. One PCB to ruler them all. I think I saw these on Chunky Steve-O's channel, Steve Ludgate, and I thought I'm going to grab you some of those. Not that I need them for myself, but I'm going to use these as giveaways for my 1000 subs video. I got 5 of them. I'm going to also give away some other stuff. Excellent. Wow, can't wait. What's next? I've got expansion board module. That feels familiar. Oh yay, finally. I've been waiting for this for so long, since I started my ATTiny projects. Once again, I think this was Stephen Ludgate who showed me this. This, oh, very cool. Oh, no way, why is that a long cable instead of a standard 2x3? Anyway, so this is a little clampy thing that goes on a dip 8 or an 8-pin package that you can then use it as a programmer. Wow, let's do something I've never done before on a mail video. Let's actually see how it works. Now here's my Make Something Unexpected badge. Let's just turn that on, show it's working. For those that saw my live stream, I've actually cleaned up the little bodge wire. Interestingly, just on a completely side topic, I had an issue with the reset button. I had it set to ground, set low instead of set high, which was forcing it in constant reset. So my design mistake actually, as it turns out, wasn't that I took the reset low. It was that I connected the button to the reset line by accident. It was supposed to be on a different pin. This is supposed to be an input button. It's not supposed to be a reset button. Silly me, so I have to make a Rev 2 anyway. Now I'm just going to turn that off for a moment. So apparently, you have to work out which one pin 1 is, but apparently this can... Oh wow! That just clamps on like this onto the IC, and now I've got 8-pin contacts. So I could then... Well, I thought I could plug this directly in to my programmer. It's just an AVR programmer, but I can't because, so 1, 2, 3, so it's a 10-pin header, 8 pins here, 6 pins here. So I thought I was going to be able to do this now and see if I could actually program my ATTiny on my badge board, on my mail video, but I can't because these plugs, not compatible, error, error. Oh well, it was worth a try. What's next? Let's try this one. This says PCB board. I know what this is. I am churning through these so fast. Ow! Yep, stapled. I just stabbed myself with a staple, folks. These are more proto boards. Yay! Why have I bought more proto boards? I'm not even using proto boards anymore. Well, yeah, I am. I'm using them as housings for my stencils, as you might have seen in my Random Bytes videos. So I've been getting a lot of stencils for my PCBs, and rather than wasting PCBs to do it, I'm just using proto board because it's cheap enough, and you've got all different sizes, and I can make all different rigs for my stencil boards. Yay! Check out my Random Bytes videos if you haven't already. Right about, oh, there's one of them. That's the latest one. I think that's going to be, when was that? That was June, yeah. We're July now, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, anyway, okay, landed on the floor. Next, we have description of contents, integrated circuits. This is already open, folks. I had to open it and check it. Sorry, but guess what's inside? Dun, dun, dun. We have 20 ATTiny85s. I am stocking up on ATTiny85s. Because I've got so many projects I'm using them on. Not just my badge, which I'm going to make a whole bunch of when I get a revision 2 board. I've got my little LED driver boards, which I don't have one in front of me right now. Anyway, I'm stocking up lots of ATTiny85s. They're actually quite hard to get at the moment as well. So, if I see some, I buy them. What is next? And this is actually interesting timing. I bought this when I started working on my SAMD21 Mangler project. This is a 48-pin TQFN, I think it is, IC adapter. So I can stick one of my SAMD21s in here and close it, and then plug this into a breadboard or build another board out of it to program chips. Now this is apparently the preferred way of programming your SAMD21s or any 48-pin TQFN package, but my argument was I need to build a board around it, I need to put other components on it, I need to find a way of putting a USB header on it, I need to find a way of connecting some type of ICE header to it. So by the time I finish making a one-off custom board that uses this, I'm going to be looking at like $35, $40 for my solution. And then it's a one-off, and then how do I make these for other people to use? That's why I made my SAMD21 Mangler. I wanted to see if I could make a solution that would allow me to do what this can do, but super cheap. And I did, and it works. And my Tindie store is live, folks. Anyway, I will make something out of this. I'm definitely intrigued to see how it works, but I think my preference is going to be using my SAMD21 Mangler. Okay, next we have... Now this one's interesting. This one is actually from Sydney, but it's a Chinese company. I don't know what's inside it. Oh, no way! How'd they get here so quickly? These are my MCP 23017. These are my GPIO expander chips that I got for my 7-segment, 13-segment, 15, 100-segment project I'm doing with David Watts. So these are the chips I'm going to use to control all the different filaments on the boards. Woohoo! That is exciting. That means I can start working on my board designs for those. Okay, next. Oh, that is heavy. I know what this is. A set of crimpers. I hope I got ones that are the right ones. So I've been getting lots of different connectors and cables and all sorts of stuff, as you've seen in my previous Unexpected Mail videos, but I have had no crimper to actually crimp them. And there are so many different types of crimpers. When you go looking for crimpers on AliExpress or eBay, different coloured handles, different shapes in here, some of them are interchangeable. I think these ones can be removed with the screws. I hope I bought the right size. God, these look a bit dirty. Anyway, I finally got a crimping tool so I can make my own crimped cables. That's exciting. What is next? Ah, yes. I know what this is. How nicely packaged is that? Yep, perfect. Okay. Oh, that smells. That box really reeks. I wonder what they used to store in that box. I want to keep these bags. I might just cut it closer anyway. Still probably won't be able to get it out. Okay, these are TFT screens for my Reflow Master. These are the exact ones I got last time that are missing the touch and they're missing the IC at the back. They're identical to the ones I got before because my design I've now stuck with has got 4 buttons on the side. So there's no point paying extra for touch capable boards or screens when I don't need them. So I got 3 of those. And I had a spare here, so that would have been 4, so I could have made 4 Reflow Masters to sell. But I've already sold one, folks. Whoops. The plastic was stuck under the screen. Anyway, well, I've now got 3. So I can only make 3 Reflow Masters. I should probably order some more of these screens, shouldn't I? That took quite a while to get here. And they're not cheap, unfortunately. Next. That is heavy. Hexagonal screws. Okay, we're going to turn this the right way around. See, I learned my lesson, folks. Don't open these things upside down. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh. Okay, hopefully that's just a clip in. Nope. It's broken off. Ah. Fail. I have to transplant this into another one. Okay, that's all the different quantities. Are they mixed up? Anyway, these are M3 size, different lengths screws, and they're all hex, I believe. Yep, they're all hex. All different assortment of stuff, because I always need an assortment of different size and length screws, and now I've got... Okay, well, I don't know how... Look at that, it's been smashed. That's why it's broken, see? That's disappointing. I'm going to have to find a different container to store that in. And knowing me, I will break it before I do that. Okay, this is from Core Electronics. I know it looks like I buy a lot of stuff from them. I actually don't, but sometimes they're just convenient. They're in Sydney. If I want something in a hurry. What have I got in here? Some alligator clips for my power supply. And these are nicer quality than the last ones I got from China. Oh, that's nicer. What I found with the ones from China is whenever I try to open this up, it rotates and slips. So I'm going, whoop, whoop. It's really annoying. That's quite nice. And these are actually quite nice plugs. And they've got the adapters on them, so you can extend them. I'm going to swap those out. Quick Smart. I've got, what have I got? How many? Two. These are Adafruit cables. They're an Adafruit distributor as well. So if I want to buy something quickly from Adafruit and not pay the US shipping, I can do that. These are IDC cables for the ice, for my 8mm ice, because the one I'm using, you might have seen already, it's got some hacked wires on it, and because I'm using it, pulling it in and out all the time, I wanted to have a spare, at least one spare, in case I wrecked it, and then I also wanted to have one in case I wanted to play with flipping wires around. So I have 2 spares now. I'll put them both in the same bag. That's cool. What else have I got? I've got, oh, that's right. So I ordered 2 of these sideways. I can't believe they came 1 bag each. That is crazy. One of these sideways surface mount switches, kind of like the one I've got on my board here. It's almost identical. Almost. It looks identical. But I believe these are much better quality. And I actually bought them for my prototyping of these boards, and then my other ones turned up really quickly from China. So I didn't actually need these. Anyway, happens. And then I also I ordered some battery clips off them as well, and these are a slightly different shape and size to the ones that are here, I believe. Oh, maybe they're not. Maybe they're identical. Oh, they look a bit different. I think they're a bit narrower. I don't know. So these are the SparkFun ones that SparkFun use on all their boards, and the ones you can buy directly from SparkFun, and that's the Chinese clone. They look almost the same. They're a bit different in their rounded edges. Okay, cool. Well, lucky last. Dun, 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 dun. This is from Christos, from Greece, from Tindie. He commented on one of my ATTiny videos. I could have been my live stream. I can't remember whichever one it was, where I mentioned that I had a whole bunch of busted ATTinys that just would not program, that got wrecked fuses. He's one of them here. That order where I ordered 10 and 7 of them didn't work. And a lot of people were commenting how if you get a programmer that can do over voltage, so like up to 12 volts, apparently it's possible to brute force the fuses to fix them, sometimes. Christos commented that he would send me one of his boards. He's actually got a board specifically designed for this, a programmer that does up to 12 volts. And I quickly jumped in and bought it off him before he had a chance to send me one, because I believe that everyone should be paid for their hard work. And as much as I appreciated him offering to send me one for nothing, and he said he'd do that, what's he sent me? I appreciate that he offered. I still felt like he deserved to be paid for it, especially if he can find a solution for me that works. And I can salvage these. Okay, what is this? This is the programmer, I believe. Is that everything? Okay, what have we got? It's a programmer. We've got some header pins. Obviously it's using one of these ZIF sockets, which is great because I can still use my 8-pin adapter that allows me to use my surface mount. ATTiny84, 44, 84. I'm assuming you can do an 85. I've got micro USB in there. Okay, I wonder what's in this other bag. Okay, I'm going to have to do some research about what this is, or how this all works. I'm sure it's on his Tindie page, and I will obviously link to it in my description. Getting the sticky tape off. So this, obviously we've got a battery. These could just be other products of his. I'll have to take a look. He might have just sent me a care package. This is it's either a boost or a buck converter. I'm not quite sure. Very cool. If these are freebies you've thrown in, Christos, thank you very much. It's very generous of you. You didn't have to, but thank you very much. And if they're part of all of this, then I don't know. I'll have to work out how it all works. But this is the interesting one. Is this the whole... Oh, okay, here we go. It's got an Atmega 8A on the back. Nice double-sided board, Christos. Very nice. Shall we give this a try, folks, and see if I can recover one of my dead ATTinies? Let's do that. Okay, 1 second. It looks like it does need to be set up as a shield. There are instructions that seem pretty thorough, so I will read through them. Sorry folks, I'll do a separate video on this. Pin 1 is here. So it'll go like that. I'm looking forward to being able to see if I can fix these busted ATTinies. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Until next time, go shopping or make something, or I know. Till next time, make something unexpected. Bye.